Hey, Miranda.
Yeah.
How are you? Oh
I'm
my
good.
Gosh,
I'm good,
good
Steve.
to see you.
It's nice to see you. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while, huh?
Yeah, well, 2 years.
Yeah, you know.
How you been?
Oh, I've been good. I've been really good. I'm living in an apartment, and I have 3 canaries.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
How about
That's
you?
cool.
How have you been?
Oh, great. Really great, actually. Yeah. Got a nice place. Got a nice studio apartment. Got a job. Got a great job. So things are good. Everything's kind of coming together.
Congratulations.
So,
That's
yeah.
really great for you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So where do you work?
I'm in banking.
What did you say? Where do you work?
Bank of America.
Steve. Steve, I want to work for Bank of America. I want to be in banking. That's my thing now.
Great. Well,
that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna succeed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so hook me up. So I mean, let's do this.
serious?
Let's do some business. Yeah. Do you know? Oh my! I cannot believe. I'm so happy I came to this event. I thought this was gonna be a total waste of time. I mean, do you have any jobs available right now? Can you hire me?
I don't think.
Do you want to hire me?
Miranda, if I put myself on the line, right, with like, this is somebody, come on, you're putting me on. This is all.
I'm gonna tell him that Steve gave it to me, my good friend Steve from college, that we're really good friends and that he owes me this favor. Come on,
So
man, I just
why-
want this phone number.
Yeah,
I just want a phone number and maybe an address, okay?
Okay, 1-800-555-7420. That's the Bank of America head office. I'm gonna go say hi to some people.
Better not be lying to me, Steve.
I am.
Hey everyone, it's Eric, and we're here today with Stacey Wilson. Stacey happens to be one of the best networkers I know, as well as the president of her own BNI chapter here in New York City. BNI stands for Business Network International and is one of the largest networking organizations in the world. And we're just going to make an introduction to Networking 101 and what works and what doesn't work. And Stacey's going to kind of briefly tell us about what's worked well or who's been successful networking within your group, which I think meets on a weekly basis.
Yes, it does, Eric. You know, the most successful people in the chapter, the ones who receive the most business, are the ones who actually take time to build relationships with the other members. You know, they actually, not only do we meet every week, but they meet with them outside the chapter. They actually figure out, you know, what they have in common and spend time together getting to know each other. And that way, one, you feel more comfortable giving business to the person, and you're building that relationship so that trust is there.
Okay, so you just kind of almost made 2 points in one. Networking takes time. Networking is a lot of like building a relationship. It's a lifestyle commitment. I think that's what I got from what you just said.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you also said something about finding common ground, about finding common interests. And I guess that becomes a lot easier by making small talk,
Right.
which is an art form in itself. Let's talk about some of the not so successful stories in your group and who hasn't done well at your BNI chapter.
Yes.
You got a little chuckle there.
Well, you know, I equate it to going into, everyone's walked into a car dealership and that pushy salesperson comes over to you and you just want to run the other direction. You know, we had this gentleman that was a salesman in our chapter, and he would, anytime a new visitor would come, he would literally pounce on them like a lion and, you know, shove there's products in their face, and, you know, everyone's first inclination is to run the other direction. They don't want to do business with him. And so, you know,
So it was a very threatening situation.
oh, extremely threatening. You know, how he could have made it better would have been to offer and see how he could help them, and, you know, before, you know, asking for something in return.
So giving something of value.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't have to, right, we talked about this earlier off camera about, it doesn't have to even be something directly.
Right.
You know, gave the example of, you want to give that quick example again about the photographer?
Yeah, I mean, it's just making connections. It doesn't even come from me. Like, I may not be able to help you directly, but let's say I know you're into photography, and my sister-in-law happens to own a photography studio in the city, and what a great connection to make, you know, offering to help you, and then you'll want to help me in return.
Those are a couple of great tips about becoming a great networker and launching your networking career, because it really is a career and a commitment. Fantastic. We didn't really get a chance to talk more about small talk today, but we'll address it in the next video, and we'll talk about things where reading the Wall Street Journal, among other periodicals, will help you become a great networker. I want to thank Stacey for joining us, and I want to thank our audience. Have a great day.